Hello, this is Marvelous Action Figures, and I'm Paul. I'm a very croaky Paul today. I'm a very coffee Paul. I'm not coffee to drink, but coffee that got a bit of a cough. But I'm going to soldier through. See my G.I. Joe reference there, because I really want to talk about this figure today. So this is the G.I. Joe classified Snow Serpent from Hasbro. I've been eagerly anticipating getting this, and this has been almost as hard to get hold of. In fact, it's been harder to get hold of than the blimmin' eels were when they released. These disappeared from pre-order in about 4 seconds in the UK. So I've managed to get this one from the very, very excellent Hella Dope Toys. And hello to the Hella Dope Toys guys. Great job. Brilliant delivery. Well packaged. Decent price to get this import. So very happy with that. Thank you very much. So this is a really, really good looking figure. So I'm excited about this and trying not to overhype myself. So, the Snow Serpent. Let's take a look at what we've got. Now, I've put him on a couple of foot stands here just because I've got a bit of an unstable background that he's on, because I like to create my little winter effect. But actually, he stands really, really well anyway without those. Working down the figure. Love the look of this figure. This is the Snow Job body, which you would expect. That makes absolute sense, and it works really well. And I like that figure a lot, so it works well for that. And then you've got you've got really nice sort of plain white detail to it. You've got thigh straps for weapons. You've got chest piece there for his survival pack at the front. I'll talk about all the accessories in a bit. There is some sort of nice weathering. You've got sort of a bit of a worn effect on the back of the gauntlets, and this sort of fur effect on there as well, which I really, really like. I love this face design. It's very much sort of Captain America the First Avenger, the Hydra look to it. So I really like the look. It's got that cool sort of menacing sort of feel to it, where you don't see the person underneath. So I really like the look of this. The articulation in the head, when I'm talking about it, is excellent as well. Really, really great range. So that's going to be great for that sort of looking about in the snow, checking out who's around him, looking at where he's on reconnaissance. So that's really, really good. This figure was super stiff on the joint, so I've done a lot of warming up on the figure. So you've got a double elbow, which needed a lot of work, but when it goes there, it's great. That really, so again, my pro tip is always warm your figures up, but I have blasted the heat on these ones to really get them moving. Now that they're moving, they're absolutely fine. So that's worked really well. So it's a really, really nice double bend in the elbow. And then again, I mean, these are Snowdog's feet, so I know that they move well. And then again, you've got, and that again, that is after a lot of warming up. Let's take the stand off there. So you've got a good double bend. That makes sense in the max you can go, because you've obviously got these chunky sort of trousers on in there. And then bring that back down. You've got a very good, as you can see, there you go, it's already done it for me, very good ankle pivot, and then it's very stiff on the up and down. It does go, there you go, so it does move down and does come back up into shape. So let me pop that stand back in there. So it's really good. So you've got twist in the waist, and a reasonable up and down motion. You have got the torso twist there, so you can get him back as well, so that works well. So a fine figure. I don't mind them when they're sort of overly stiff, because as long as you warm them up and you're careful with them, then it does help when you're trying to pose them, I find. So I don't mind that at all, to be honest. It's a gloriously good looking figure. Now let's get out the accessories, because there are a lot of accessories. Let's go. So I've laid everything out here, very different camera angle for this, because there is a lot of stuff here, and I've just about got it in camera. So I wanted to lay all this out, and then what I'll do is we'll bring the camera back up to a nice shot of the Snow Serpent and have a look at everything. But there is a brilliant amount of accessories with this figure. Well worth it for the price and for everything that comes with it. So let me just camera adjust. Here we go. There's our Snow Serpent back. Let's work through what we've got. So we've got the actual wolf layers of a Snow Serpent. So we've got the wolf hat here on him, which is brilliant design, excellent paint application on it, looks sensational. Let's pop that on him now while we're talking, and there we go, sits on nice and snug over him. There you go, Brilliant. And then you've got the cloak that goes with it, the winter cloak. I actually prefer the Snow Serpent without all this on, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So, again, really, really fine paint detail on it. Really like the look of this. Now, that clips over the shoulders, like so. And then you've got the hole in the back to attach that on. So, let me get that in. Should have probably done that first. There we go. So that's it. So I've got that in and I haven't got that in. Let's have an adjustment. Tell you what. Let's go the other way now. Let's put that over first. There is the hole you can see there on him. Force that in there. There you go. That's better. That's what I meant to do first time. So there is his cloak on him. And then let's put back on his wolf helmet. Okay, now he's looking good. There you go. So now he's looking very, very cool in that hood. And I just need to push that hood down a little bit more. Let's work through the other weapons that we've got. So we have goggles. We like these goggles. So we have goggles there. Then we have first pistol. And then we have a magazine clip for that, which is somewhere now. There you go. So you've got a magazine clip for that. There you go, which is great. Then you've got smaller pistol here. And then you've got pump action shotgun. And it's got magazine clip there. There we go. This is quite decent. This is quite rigid. A lot better than some of the weapons we've seen lately. So that looks really good. We've got his knife here as well. And then we've got a brilliant bazooka grenade launcher. And it comes with a cap as well. So if you can see on here, so you've got the hole insert here and the hole insert on here. And then you can connect that in to it. And there you go. It's capped off on there. That's really good. I like that. Good detail on that. That's really, really good. You've got his snowshoes. Bit plain, but fine. There's other pistol newer, two of those. There you go. Then from the backpack, you've got really cool design backpack. I quite like the white and the grey effect on it. And then there are 4 rocket launchers. And they go in weapon down, arrowhead down. There you go, explosive down. There you go. So they drop in really nicely in there. Sit lovely and snug in there. Very, very nice. And we've actually got what is very cool is you've got a hole on the back of his cloak here to have his backpack. So you can have his backpack on as well. So that's a very nice touch. I'm pleased with that. And then finally you have his snowboard. So as opposed to Snowdriver has skis, he has his snowboard. Now, great design. Like the paint application. You've obviously got the Snow Serpent imagery on it under there. Almost like a tattoo. Or obviously got it on his ovals there as well. Got Cobra this side and that on there. So I like the design of that. I like the style of that. Nice Cobra insignia on it here. But my one complaint is these are fixed. So the feet don't move. So you've got to have him at a particular angle on them. Custom dudes, I'm sure you'll be out there looking at you now on that. But so that's my only complaint with it. But I mean, obviously that's fine. I'll probably use the snowshoes a lot actually as well. But if I'm going to do sort of snowboard shots and leaping in the air, some of the things that I did with Snowdrop in the past, then fine. But I would have loved the ability to turn those to the side, and then you can sort of have him coming on that direction, or 1 foot on while he's sort of sliding down while he's shooting at you and firing as well. So, but a great set of accessories. So I'm going to accessorize him up now, and then we'll do a few scale comparisons, see how he looks. Okay, so here he is, kitted up, looking really, really good. Couple of little things just to point out though. So I've got his pistols in, as you can see, on his thigh holsters here. There's nowhere for his knife. I've not found anywhere to clip his knife yet at all. And I've had quite a look for a while before getting back to recording this bit. So I can't find anywhere to put it. If you can, let me know, stick it down in the comments, that'd be great. Put his goggles on, which I think works really well. I really think it sets off the headpiece there as well. I think that's a really cool finish to it. And I put his shotgun into his hands here. And then on the back, I've put on, so we have his snowshoes, which clip on underneath. That's great. And I've put the rocket launchers in as well. So he's a fine looking figure. Really pleased with the way it looks. I'm going to stand him up there. There we go. So, okay, that look is great. Really pleased with that. Let's get some figures in now and scale him up. Okay, here he is with the combat fatigue Snake Eye. I really like this Snake Eyes version. I think this is my favourite, to be honest. Really like this look. So with the combat fatigues Snake Eyes, and of course White Wolf version of Timber, working very, very well. I think these two are going to be in a lot of pictures together later because that works great. So that's a really good setup. Slightly taller than Snake Eyes, although he is on the snowball. But to be fair, he would be a lot taller than him anyway. But that's a good looking set there. Here he is with Snow Job, who I put on his skis, and the Grey Wolf Timber, the classic Timber as well. So again, really good set piece. A lot of fun to be had with these characters and these snow costumes. And it's winter now as well, so the perfect timing as well. So that's a really good set. They're going to look great when they go up against each other in battle. And here he is with a couple of cobras. Here's my favourites. I love this Arctic Bat, and I love the Cobra Trooper. So there he is against them. A good crew, a good selection to be out there in the Arctic wilds hunting down Joes. So that's a really, really nice look as well. Very pleased with the way that set comes out. Okay, that's all I've got for you today. Little montage at the end, obviously, as I like to do. Very pleased with this figure. I think this is a marvellous action figure. So overall, very, very happy with this Snow Serpent. Let me know what you think. Of course, if you've got this figure, or if you plan on getting this figure, or if you missed out on this figure and you'd like to get this figure, let me know what you think about this one. Stick it down in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're not. If you wouldn't mind, that would be great. Thank you so much. And if you are liking and subscribing, then I genuinely appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my videos and comment and get involved in the conversation. So thank you very, very much for that. That's it. I'll leave you with a little look at the Snow Serpent, and I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Join me on another video. Bye for now.